Hi, welcome to the first episode of my blind Let's Play of Off. This episode is brought to you by laziness. Well, actually, laziness is the reason this episode is brought to you so late, but if it's good enough for Sans, you know. Hello everyone, and welcome to my next Let's Play. This one is going to be a completely blind Let's Play, or almost completely blind, of Off. So, I know very little about Off. I think Petty Artist played it once, or a bunch, maybe, I don't know. Pretty much all I know about it is it's indie, it was originally French, it's weird, possibly won't make any sense whatsoever. The main character is called just the Batter, and there's 4 zones you have to go through. That's it. So, hopefully this winds up being interesting. And I do apologize if you hear any snoring in the background. Again, that's just Loki. I tend to do this stuff when they're asleep. I know, I'm weird. Anywho, go ahead and start up the game. I've already pre-installed some fonts to make sure it'll work and adjusted some settings, so hopefully there won't be any trouble with the volume and you'll all be able to hear me just fine. I may wind up having to edit things a little bit, try to, like, if it turns out the volume's vastly different from the starting page from the rest of it, I might have to end this recording session, start up a new one, blah blah blah, whatever. We'll just go ahead and start it. Alright, this is Off. I did notice while I was doing some setting changes that this is some really spoopy music. I love it. It's awesome already. Okay. I think I've got the controls down from the README file. This text is hard to read. Please exit the game and install the font files in the game's folder. I got that. I'm good. Ooh. Caution! It is possible that certain scenes in this game are shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. Musical pieces and sound effects of Off, created by alias Conrad Coldwood, are an important part of the game. It would be a shame to play without them. Makes sense. Unproductive fun time, with blood splatters in the background. Enter your name. Okay, well, I guess it's asking for my name. My name is Emma, in case you guys haven't picked that up. Just checking. Ah, gosh. It's sort of weird how it has that weird space in between. Oh well, whatever. Yes, my name is Emma. I'm a girl. Welcome, Emma. You've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter has an important mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. I already like this game. It's already weird and... oh, here we go. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environments, use the spacebar or the enter key. Easy enough. Alright. Zone 0 with weird bathroom background sounds. Oh goodness. There cannot be any other living beings in Zone 0, so I must assume that you are only a mere figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear elusory interlocutor. Interlocutor? Is that right? I don't know. I'm the Batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It is a pleasure. Oh, I just realized it's a cat, and it's a cat purring. That's awesome. It is a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? Her name is Emma. She can't talk to us. However, she can hear and see everything. Even though you too are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, Let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Emma. I believe that we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in that most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. What sort of service would I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. Oh dear God. Okay, after playing Undertale, this is already off to a great start of, dear God, is he going to murder everybody? I don't know, let's see. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. Impossible to get around this obstacle. A luck ticket has been found. Have we got an inventory? Yes. Object, competence, equip, status, and active. Level 1 pure object, I guess. Okay, yeah. It covers a moderate amount of HP. Easy enough. Herald Bat. Is Bat's name Herald? Or... Don't mind me, by the way. I'm just... interesting. I'm just looking around a bit. Quite peculiar. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yes. Though I have been mistaken from the beginning, you do not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this new. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously, I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories, the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial. Yeah, let's go with that. Purification in progress. This here is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack, auto, or flee. Attack naturally permits you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your decision, the computer will make the strategic choices in your place, making you simply the spectator. Finally, flee, as its name indicates, is the option of the coward. I deport this alternative. But now it is time for the offense. Choose attack, select the batter, and then choose attack anew to off me with your bats. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not hold back, and I would take the risk of dying, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Oh jeez, that's definitely interesting. But at least this time around, let's do what the kitty cat says. Excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batter's and the enemy's levels determine the impact of your assaults. It is possible that you or your adversaries could avoid the barrage of attacks that you will throw at each other with slyness. On occasion, your cast iron will get you a critical hit. Your cast iron will get you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. I like this cat already. But let us move on, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you chose attack for the first time, after you selected the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right-hand side of the screen. There you have a choice between 4 new options. Attack leads to a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects will grant you access to the items you are currently carrying. Finally, you have, yet again, the opportunity to flee, but remember, solely the batter I'm off to a great start, haven't you noticed? But remember, solely the battle... Holy crap. Sorry. Solely the batter is responsible for that option in his personal menu. How about trying to utilize an object? Take this luck ticket and use it on the batter's person with gratitude. Honk. Alright. Batter. Objects. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my dear. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competencies. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves, that can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgence of health points, or may be in and of themselves powerful attacks. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competencies leads to a consumption of competence points. I ask that you use these skills sparingly. Once your CP are completely consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before being able to get some more CP, victory will be uncertain. But try it right away. Choose competence and try using the wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. Ooh, the judge. You're supposed to look out for the judge. Oh, Bob, this is the judge. I'm an idiot. The judge! I like the judge. Kitty cats are awesome, judge cats are even better. An odd-appearing cryptic cat. 300 hit points. You now know not only all about me, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle. Know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked out for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team, or all of your opponents, fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you'll be ready to crush all impure obstacles that may get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me as your guide. It's kind of awesome how the judge just sort of nearly teleports upstairs. Very Cheshire Cat-like, which I'm appreciating. Ah yes, to pass through here you need to use your cerebral organ. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your tired cranium. I believe those floating blocks correspond to the symbols you can see on the wall in some way or another. Floating blocks. So, oops. That's done. Oh, I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy enough. Real quick, I'm gonna go back and check that other puzzle room we found. But no, yeah, this doesn't have any blocks we can mess with. God dang it. Don't mind me, I'm just an idiot. 6, 8, 2, 3. Is there a problem, my dear pictorial heroes? I am not your janitor. I cannot do everything for you. Okay, yes, you're not our mommy. Thank you. Nevertheless, may I dare to suggest you wage activating certain ones of these strange floating blocks more than one time, if required? So, come solve this intriguing puzzle for me, and quickly, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Alright, well, easy enough. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Cool. For all that exertion, The eagerly awaited recompense makes its entrance to the scene. Are you eating? What are you eating? As freaky as this Cheshire Cat is, it's also adorable. Which, you know, should be obvious because it's a cat. Oh, you're too busy. Well, let's take a look around. Okay, we're back out here again. Ooh, another treasure chest. A piece of silver flesh has been found. Ooh. Oh, color sepia. That's cool. Alright, so obviously we've got, looks sort of like a phone pad. We've got 448287D. But a C, I'm thinking that's a C. C would be 1. So 4482871. 4482871. 4482887. No. Okay, I guess it's not that for the number 1. So maybe it's just this weird one down here on the bottom. 4482887. Hey, there we go. Here is an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube hovering midair, as you've likely noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from simpler ones. By the contrast of bad taste it imposes on your view of its clashing color, defying any sensible course of plastic arts. However, do not judge it too quickly, because despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from rendering you the entirety of your health and confidence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a lieu of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it out in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. This batter character is sort of bothersome. I don't know what the deal there is, but I'm sure that there'll be more. Do not worry, I too travel a lot through the different zones of the world. We will really meet one another, eventually, without a doubt. Ah, by the by, take this. This object of a curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can at any time consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card has been found. Interesting. Oh, not here though. I found a Leo card, but it's not in... Oh, no. Okay, you just can't see it. That's weird. Leo card permits access to Zone 1. Cool. Go ahead, I'm inviting you to try using the floating cube right behind you. Alright. Save the game. And I guess we'll be heading to the next area. Speaking of which, this is probably a pretty decent time to cut off this episode. So I'll probably cut away to some sort of intro card like I had for the Undertale Let's Play. We'll see how that goes. Anywho. Thanks for watching. Come back next episode as we get creeped out by voices, enter Zone 1, have our first real combats, and all that fun stuff. Bye!